This is the prettiest field I've ever seen. And there's a lot of people that made this field happen. And it's more than just the people standing on this field tonight, but some of the people we're about to introduce were a major call. 2 years ago, we played Wheeling Central on a Friday night in a major downpour. The field was so bad when we came up the next Saturday, we could not play on it. We had to move a home football game, a home playoff football game to St. Clairsville. And if you've ever played football, the ability to play on your home field on a Friday night is priceless. And to lose that really hurt. Fast forward a year ago, I ran into a guy named Tony Francis, standing right over here, and we struck up a conversation about a turf football field. And I said, Tony, my main focus is to build a brand new school district. We got old buildings, we need a brand new school district. Do me a favor, why don't you get a group of people together, raise some money, and build a football field? Well, notice one thing. I haven't got my job done yet, but Tony got his job done. A few people I'd like to introduce that aren't out here with me are our Board of Education, who saw the vision and worked with us. They're out here somewhere. Mr. Dom DeFelice, Mrs. Donna Joseph, Mr. Tom Brown, Mr. Randy Hot Dog Merriman, Mr. Doug Campbell, our treasurer, Melissa Visnick, our high school principal, Mr. John Pollitt, and our athletic director, Mr. John Treveri. The folks behind me are major sponsors, and of course we got the Booster Club back here. Mr. Bud Davis is going to talk here in a second. And I'd like to introduce the folks in front of me, or behind me. First of all, Mr. Patton Miller, his family down in the end zone, his lovely wife Ann, and his mom and dad, Mr. and Mrs. Miller. Mr. Tony Francis and his family. Mr. Brian Hendershot, representing Ohio, West Virginia Excavating. And Mrs. Nancy Marzella and her beautiful granddaughter, Sophia. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a group effort. Next year, game one, when we can have more than 15% capacity, we'll dedicate this field again. However, these folks right here really helped to make this happen. Please give them a hand.
I really can't add much to what John said. It's been an interesting process. Tony has so much time in this. He and Coach Halenga traveled the valley checking out other fields. This field has probably been redesigned 15 times, you know, but it turned out as good as it could. It couldn't be any better. Couldn't be any better. From the Booster Club, you know, we are continuing to fundraise, so we'll be getting in touch with you with opportunities. I do want to invite everybody on Sunday, September 20th, we'll be having an open house up here from 12 to 5. So you can come up, we'll be set up. You can buy your yearly booster card since we didn't have an opportunity to send the boys out door to door to sell them. Come up that day, buy your booster card. We'll take you for a walk out here on the turf. You know, for anybody that's never been on the turf surface, this is really nice. And then that day we can educate you on sponsorship opportunities to where you can help us raise some more money to pay this thing off. But right now, let's just enjoy it.
Thank you, Mr. Bud Davis in the Booster Club. We've been meeting every Wednesday for about a year to make sure that this got done. Another gentleman I did not know was behind me at the time, Mr. Shane Florence, dedicated his dad's scholarship fund to this turf project, and I know his dad would be very proud to know that he was part of what's right here. Thank you, Shane Florence. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Let's root on our Tigers. Mr. Michael Murphy, welcome to Shadyside. We love you, man.